Day 2. Give it up for day 2. Delayed button as it is. Hello, everybody. I hope you're all doing well on this fine Thursday evening. Chat, today was the last day of my work week this week, so I survived. Also, Elston, enjoy. Thank you for stopping by. Yes, I did see that Patient Zero got to you as well. Enjoy yourself. Chat, you know what I'm sipping on tonight? I am sipping on a delicious, possibly nutritious, don't quite know. Mucho Mango from Arizona Iced Tea. If you guys didn't know this about me, mango is one of my favorite flavors. So, there you go. You got a little Jake fact for free tonight. Jake likes mango flavor. I hope you are all doing really good tonight. We're going to go and get into more MSQ with Love and Deepspace. So, we're making pretty decent progress. We're getting ready to head into Death and Rebirth territory. I'm interested to see how that goes. Because I hear things sometimes. Not all the time, but sometimes that Death and Rebirth is interesting. So I'm very, very interested to see how that turns out once we get past this chapter. Recap, for those of you who weren't here on Tuesday, we reunited with a brother who did get my little soda popped earlier in the story, but he is back, and we are learning things and solving a mystery involving some kiddos. So, I'm going to go ahead and kill Spooderfy because you keep eating up processor, and quite frankly, I don't want you doing that. All right. Yes, I know, limited memories, blah, 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 blah. So yeah, we're getting ready to head back into that. I hope you guys have had a good day today. You guys get up to anything cool? Anything fun? Anything interesting happen in your days today? Oh, man. All right. Just change that over. I'm going to get my position and adjust my sound settings because I have it quiet in my ears again. As you know, you gotta have it at the right sound balance for you as a streamer, as well as for the audience. There we go. Yeah, so we got today, tomorrow, and Saturday for our big MSQ rush, so hopefully we're gonna just get through a lot by the time the weekend's over and be really caught up. So we can move forward with some of our plans in the community Discord. If you guys haven't joined there already, please feel free to hop in there. We got plans this year for some fun stuff, and I definitely invite you guys to be a part of that. It's also where we just hang out, share about little things we're interested in outside of the games, outside of the streams, and really appreciate the people that hang out there and, you know, talk about what they are enjoying at the time. It's also where you guys will be getting direct pings for the streams going forward. I've kind of taken to putting out schedules at the start of the week, and then not really using the socials to like do go live posts anymore. We're gonna try something a little different in that regard. So if you guys want direct pings exactly when the stream goes live, Discord's gonna be your best bet, other than getting it directly from Twitch. Than that, I think that's all the spiel I had for you guys tonight before we get into our business tonight. Alright. It's man's time. I have not logged in at all today, so I don't know what kind of stuff's waiting for me. Silas, what surprises do you have waiting for me today? Alright, Silas is just hanging there, thinkering. He's thinking many thoughts, chat. There's only so much going on in the dragon brain cell. But for now, we'll leave him to his thoughts. Because we got story to do. Alright, we're at chapter 7 with Unexpected. What's unexpected? I don't know. I still gotta remember to read into World Underneath. As Rahala pointed out to me. Did not get to do that yesterday. I was busy handling stuff for IRL stuff, just FYI, but I'll get to reading that side content here pretty soon. Chat, are you cozy? Because it's story time, chat. Hope you got your snacks. After leaving the area that's under lockdown, I call Zane. Zane!
Don't rush. Speak slowly. Did you find Kevy?
Oh, that's right. We were finding the lost children. Zane! When his voice comes through the phone, it's almost as if a warm hand is soothing my troubled mind. Yes, he has a spatium core fragment. He's been using his power to hide himself. He's also infected with something that involves those black crystals, but his condition seems slightly better than what we saw in the patient at the hospital. How about we try reading that again and well, let's try reading that again. But his condition seems slightly better than what we saw in the patient at Chancia Hospital. In Chancia Hospital, Zane and I arrived at a preliminary conclusion. The Aether Core's power doesn't cause transformations like this. Someone is responsible for creating this crystal-related disease. And assuming that's the case, they're deliberately turning people into monsters. After I revealed this conclusion we never really discussed before, the other end of the line is silent for a few minutes. He's thinkering.
A few years ago, I witnessed something similar. That person was my friend.
His friend? Recalling my conversation with Zane in the Arctic, a guess forms in my mind. Was it the one who died in Mount Eternal? It couldn't be because...
Yes.
I guess it was. Okay.
After that incident, we learned that under extremely special circumstances, when Wanderers strike, their attacks cause energy crystals to grow in the afflicted area. They corrode the human body and grow a sort of shell over it.
And then they create another Wanderer.
Once that happens, the victims can lose their sanity within seconds and uncontrollably lash out at anyone around them.
So, you know, all that feral snarling and snapping from Cabby wasn't just him goofing around. Okay, Cabby, we're going to need to restrain you, buddy. Some of the vague relationships between a few things become clearer. Zane's secret research, the small animals at Dr. Noah's home. Hey, Wrath. Your research with Dr. Noah in the Arctic involves this, right?
It does. Based on your description, Kevi's transformation hasn't truly started. But it's hard to say if we should delay our attempts to treat it.
Oh yeah, sure, we should totally delay the, treatment of the kid who's got crystals growing on his skin, We can leave it alone, it'll clear up.
I'll find a way to transfer him to Oxo Hospital and ask Dr. Noah to come back.
I was just about to ask that. When can you pick up Kevi?
The hospital can't reach his guardians, which could be a problem. I'll have everything arranged by tomorrow night at the latest.
There should be something like the lizard thing, but for buns. Like a bun button? I could probably work something out with that. Then I'll bring Kevi to you at that time.
There's one more thing. A necessary reminder, so to speak.
Uh-huh. He pauses before lowering his voice. His voice is already pretty low.
Since Kevi has an ether core fragment, it's possible Ever will keep looking for him. When caring for others, you must be mindful of your own safety.
That's okay. I got like, 4 other dudes looking out for me that can appear whenever the story needs them to. One of them turns into a dragon. Sure. Before coming here, I thought I had grown stronger. I thought I'd be capable enough to handle the challenges that awaited me. But I didn't expect for them to become even more difficult. Fortunately, I've never had to face them alone.
Perhaps I'm also doing this for myself.
But don't you worry, Zane. I've got my totally not dead brother around to help out. Hey, Nolio! How you doing? So good to see you. After the call ends, my beating heart finally begins to calm down. I look up at the moonlight hidden behind the dark clouds. The night is still, with no wind or rain, and the stars shine brightly. Ooh, scoozy. That came up weird. So I wonder, is Zane also looking at the same sky right now? I mean, it could be. The lieutenant's appearance at the medical center today means the fleet is keeping Mia under close surveillance. I need to avoid them if I want to bring Kevi there. Which means I need to keep this from Caleb somehow. MC-chan, not to comment a little bit too much, not to insist upon myself, but, I don't think that's gonna happen. During my trip back to the station on the floating island, the previously peaceful sky suddenly becomes dark and gloomy. Thunder roars in the distance. Oh, it's setting a mood. It might start raining again. My phone has several unread texts from Caleb. Oh, he's already multi-texting. Where are you? When will you be back? I'm at the supermarket. Let me read that game, goddamn. Well, chat, I guess we're missing that. As I scroll through them, the fact that Caleb is truly back sinks in.
Everyone's on edge because of the explosion in the Cascade District.
Edge.
The Deepspace tunnel's been acting up again, and more wanderers are showing up in Skyhaven.
Oh man, somebody should just sell the Deepspace tunnel to, behave itself, I send over my location's coordinates, then it starts to drizzle. I join the crowd under the overpass. The atmosphere grows heavy with an eerie chill. A figure clad in black, half their face concealed by a high collar, appears. Their greenish-gray hair is loosely tied.
Excuse me.
Sir, I don't know you, but I don't want to listen to your underground EDM crust punk band. I don't need your tape deck. Wait, hang on. Did he say excuse me with a double... Mother, now we got Snake Men's here. But they don't move. Something's off, so I move to the side. Can I help you?
Yeah, you can.
I get the feeling this is a Snake Man's. Oh, that's like a boom. All of a sudden, there's a small explosion nearby. The scorching heat throws me back a few meters. Whee!
It's a wonder!
Run!
I steady myself, covering my nose and mouth with one hand and waving away the smoke with the other. The stranger's still there. He pulls down his collar to reveal his face. With a forked tongue and white slit pupils, he grins, mysteriously as if knowing this would happen.
Has anyone warned you that a unique hunter like yourself could get into some real trouble around these parts?
Well, it seems that maybe I just didn't anticipate running into a snake man tonight. It didn't really seem to be on my schedule, suffering succotash. Seems like somebody had a triple bean taco. Maybe. He moves like a grayish-green serpent. His fingers change into blades as they swipe past my cheek. I barely manage to sidestep him. He attacks again, aiming for my throat this time. He's tough and quick. I instinctively lean back and narrowly avoid the silver blades. I pistol whip him, the gun landing a decisive blow on his head. Kabonky! Okay, maybe not that hard. More of a gentle bonk. Hearing that satisfying sound, I know I did a good job. I turn around. From the broken remains, wires and metal bits burst out along with a bunch of tiny bolts.
You're annoying. I can't hear anything now.
Neener, neener, neener. Also, yeah, okay, yep. Okay, people couldn't hear the game audio. Good, 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 good. The man touches the broken part of his ear before tossing the short-circuiting implant into the drain.
If I take the ether core from you, I can trade it in for an ear with some nice bass. But
Some nice space. Is it really? Are we going for nice bass? How many S's do we gotta have for the nice bass? The scattered electrical equipment is sucked into a metaflux surge that spawns several strange-looking wanderers.
oh well, let them have some fun.
Is this some kind of transformation? My hand moves behind my waist. Amidst the dirt and rain, a bright red flash materializes. A wanderer that has lunged forward is sent flying back several meters. What attacked it was an apple? Hey, it's Rick and Morty. You're so bad, man. Having found its mark, the apple continues on its gravity-defying trajectory. I turn my head. It's Brother Coon. Well, not really Brother Coon, you know what I mean. Cradling his phone between his ear and his shoulder, Caleb grabs an apple from the paper bag he's holding. He throws it up and catches it in his right
The
hand.
supermarket wasn't having a sale on produce today, and my bullets aren't exactly cheap.
Good to see you, Caleb. I wasn't dilly-dallying. Caleb! Let me go. I raise my gun and swiftly position myself beside him. I keep an eye on the wanderers approaching us.
This isn't a game. I won't let you charge in alone.
What are you talking about? This is a video game. It's on my mobile phone emulator. Don't underestimate me. I can pull my weight in a battle just like you now. Pew pew. Pew 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 pew. Pew 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 pew. And now we get the Caleb cards. Oh, it's the double gun not siblings. What do you mean this isn't a game? Haven't you heard of saves coming? To be fair, Rathlon, actually, funny thing about this game is on the side.
do say hello.
Hello, Yellow Flash. How you doing, man? Yo, how's it going? You having a good day? Oh, it goes. Hey, you know what? Sometimes that's the best we can do. Glad to see you here, though. We just moving along in the story.
This one's tricky, but I know you can do it. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Double
Let's see you
gone.
dodge this.
It was just a scratch.
Yeah, it goes.
I'm
Just
getting the
finish the
hang of
packing.
this.
Ah, that's right. Weren't you talking about having to move yourself? If I'm recalling
You can't break our connection.
I can talk. If I'm recalling correctly.
Requesting full suppression gunfire.
All right.
Roger.
Yeah.
I will feel the fatal blow.
Turn that down just a smidge.
Caleb.
Coming. Time to change our strategy.
You're moving in 3 days. I hope it goes well for you, Flash. I hope it goes well for you.
Nice.
I'm running low on medical supplies.
It's okay. It's nice to know you're worried about me. Focus fire. Requesting full suppression gunfire.
Roger.
Now's
Ah,
the
boom.
chance to strike. Let's see you dodge this.
Chat, they're shooting the lizards.
Copy that. It recovered. Let's change our lane.
You know, if this was my Silas card, this fight would have been done, like, 2 seconds ago.
I'm okay.
Just saying.
Let's take it down first.
Time to show them what we can do. Target is within range. Commence encirclement.
Let's end this together.
Focus fire.
Much appreciated. For now, it's time. It's break
Requesting
time,
full suppression
and it's time to catch up on your
Roger.
gotcha.
Now's our
Oh,
chance to
yes.
strike.
You pulling for
Time to
anything in
change our
particular?
strategy.
Caleb.
Coming.
Bring it on.
Or just get your
Pay
dailies done?
attention.
Sometimes I wish you'd let me be your shield.
Caleb, she kind of just let you take that,
Copy that.
drill attack like
Requesting
full
full
force you
suppression
there. I
gunfire.
think she let you be your
Now's our
shield
chance
there.
to strike. Let's see you dodge this.
Gotta play the new Archon story quest. Ah,
it's over.
good stuff,
I
good
think our
stuff.
teamwork could be better.
Honestly, I never got past the first real big arc in Teviat with the arrow dragon. So that's fair. It's not everyone's story. Yeah. Maybe one day I'll pick it up again. One day. Caleb, perfect apple. Alright, blindfold time. I seem to remember... Oh, wait a minute. I think this is... I think I caught this portion initially when Dee was going through her MSQ. Bang. The last wanderer is flattened by an unseen force and scatters debris in all directions. Debris, debris, whatever you want to call it. Caleb! Muddy water is everywhere, but Caleb seems unfazed as he brushes aside the damp strands of my hair.
Are you hurt?
I'm good, but that person is getting away! He keeps talking like a snake! Caleb holds out his hand, his fingers slightly extended. A barrage of stone shards chase after the fleeing figure cloaked in dark grayish green.
Eat some fruit. I'll be right back.
Munch. I just imagine like the visual of her just like standing there in the rain holding an apple just like munch. Okay, this is not bad. Munch. Paper bag lands in my hands. Before I can respond, Caleb vaults over the railings and disappears into the night. How did Caleb get here so quickly? got my feelings about this.
Perfect vessel, my ass. It doesn't even look as good as us unfinished products. Damn it.
Sharp shards pierce through half of Viper's face. Even his name is Viper. Okay. Before he can even cry out in anger, a kick knocks the wind out of him. A powerful force slams him into the ground, which instantly destroys the other half of his face. Oh, okay, we're just busting his whole face open.
I see it's shedding season again, Viper.
Bastard! I'll kill you!
Caleb increases the weight. Immediately, the crisp sound of something cracking reverberates. Oh, he crunching the man. Those invisible restraints are like iron that even make Viper's knees creak. Oh no, not the knees.
Stop it!
Not the poor millennial knees. A white prosthetic eye floats into Caleb's hand and is crushed in an instant.
Who gave you the right to approach her?
The professor said it's not time to go after her yet. I was just playing around with her.
Oh, Professor. It feels as if a swamp is slowly squeezing the air out of his lungs, making it difficult to breathe.
There are less than 72 hours.
Oh, my poor millennial niece.
If you can't retrieve the protocore fragments, you're done for.
Which hand did you touch her with? This one?
He's unfazed by the threat. Click! Viper's left hand is twisted, and he almost passes out from the pain.
This, you need to protect her. It's a bit much.
Viper, you're not exactly in the kind of situation or position to be making commentary. You know, think about where you're at right now in the context of your situation, and you might need to reconsider your commentary here just a little bit.
Wouldn't you say your overprotectiveness borders obsession?
Raindrops are suddenly suspended in the air. They're like countless silver needles that are ready to pierce him at any moment. He can't even laugh. Caleb crouches down, meeting Viper's gaze. He slightly smiles.
Lay a hand on her again, and I will kill you.
Caleb, where'd you go? I ate like 3 apples. Unable to find Caleb, I have no choice but to retreat to the overpass. The soaked part of the paper bag I'm holding leaves a chaotic pattern on my hand. It almost resembles a winding labyrinth. A labyrinth. That person knew I had an Aether Core. Is he an assassin sent by Ever? But he wasn't planning to kill me. It seemed like he was testing his prey. I think you mean testing his prey. Why are you standing in there in the rain? You left me in here, you doofus. An umbrella shields me as Caleb reappears. He frowns as he wipes away the water from my face. Caleb, are you okay?
I'm fine, but I lost track of him.
Yeah, we lost track of him about, like, the third knuckle in his hand breaking, you know? Chat, you know what that hand means? That hand means it's the magical time to touch the man titty. Here we go. Oh, we're touching his hand. Even better. I'm normal. Having checked Caleb's hand over and over again, my anxiety only dissipates when I confirm he's unharmed. It's okay. I got some of the parts he dropped. I'll take them back to the data analysis. Hopefully there will be something to learn.
We'll talk about it later. Let's go home.
He takes off his coat and drapes it over my head. With his arms around my shoulders, his warmth quickly envelops me.
Give me a heads up next time you go out. I can't help but worry about you when you're all alone.
Well, you see, Caleb, usually I have another, man about the same height as you hanging around me, so I usually don't have to worry about that. Upon returning home, Caleb ushers me into the bathroom. I am wrapped in the hot water's warmth. After getting out of the shower, I put on soft loungewear, the rain's chill having faded away. In the living room, I scan the parts and upload the data to my watch. A steaming bowl of ginger soup appears on the coffee table.
You didn't dry your hair. Again.
Let me live, damn it! Freshened up, Caleb brings over a towel. He sits down on the couch and pats the spot next to him.
Come here.
Chad, he's babying us. I comply and hold the bowl of soup while Caleb towel dries my hair. It's very soothing, and I can't help but narrow my eyes. It's been a while since I received your service like this.
Oh, so you know it's a service. And that's why you always plop onto the bed to play with your phone while your hair's still wet.
The jig is up. It's because I know you'll help me.
Okay, Pipsqueak.
A little sippy of my mucho mango. Through the towel, something taps my head. It's not too gentle or too rough. Though, don't you think you've gotten better at drying hair?
Have I?
Have you been drying other women's hair?
I moved out to live in the college dorms. Then I moved again for the DAA after graduating. Looking back, it's been forever since I was really home. That means it's also been a long time since I helped you dry your hair.
He tilts my chin before using his fingers to comb through the disheveled strands. There's no rush. We have more than enough time together.
Yep.
Totally don't have any inconspicuous, time periods that was warned to Caleb by a different character that we weren't around for the conversation. Nah, totally not possible. With the promise made, a new thought crosses my mind. What about the Deep Space Aviation Administration? Do they know you joined the Far Space Fleet? What about your comrade in arms?
They don't know. And they won't.
It's a
It wouldn't be
secret.
smart to have too many people in on this. They aren't required to know everything about me anyway.
Just living in a, double life or anything. It's not like, he was largely considered dead and, exploded at one point. My phone screen suddenly lights up. I see a news alert about the explosion in the Cascade District. Ah, right, Kevy. He removes the towel from my head and walks to the bedroom.
I'll grab the hairdryer. Give me a sec.
Okay, fine. Wait! Aware of the warnings Kevy's parents gave the fleet's close surveillance of the siblings, I realize things are in a more sinister light. Is it possible Caleb knows something about this? I don't want to doubt him. Are Kevy's parents important? Chat, we gotta think about this for a second. Put our thinker in caps on. Do we not want to doubt Caleb? The man who suddenly reappeared in our life after being suspiciously exploded? Or dare we prong for the truth? I feel like bratting. The fleet has used a considerable amount of resources to deal with the explosion incident and their search for Kevy. Is it because Kevy's parents are important to them?
The perpetrator and victims are fleet personnel. That means the fleet must take full responsibility and provide answers to the public.
Then what will the fleet do if they can't find Kevy? To reassure me, Caleb gently pets my head. His voice softens.
Don't worry. They will find him.
Okay, yay! As I watch Caleb walk away, a sense of guilt creeps over me like an evening mist. The plot thickens. And it only gets thicker. Like a bowl of oatmeal. When I wake up the next day, my head feels foggy, and my throat is itchy. Maybe it's because I got caught in the rain yesterday. What are these for? As soon as I enter the living room, I stop in my tracks. Boxes of various sizes that weren't there before are now here. Caleb rolls up his sleeve, he sits down on the floor and pieces something together from the scattered parts around him. He's building Gunpla.
This place has been empty for too long, so I bought some stuff. Take a look. Do you need anything else?
It's okay, I'll only be staying here for a few days. Anyways, I need to go.
Why? You don't plan to visit me anymore?
No, I kinda got secret. I got things to do. No, of course not. I rub my stuffy nose. Content, Caleb smiles, wipes his hands, and gives the assembled robot a pat on the head. Pet, pet, pet.
Hello, Master.
It's Otto SHD. The little robot screen forms a smile as its movements produce a series of click clanks. Chat, it's clickety clanking is doing its little stimmy sounds.
When you're on the bed and glued to your phone, it can bring you snacks and drinks.
Sure. The warmth in Caleb's smile makes me feel even more guilty. I'm sorry. If the fleet is just trying to protect Tivy, then I'll make it up to you once he's safe. I promise. I sit next to him and attempt to mask my nervousness with a pleading look. Caleb, I heard snacks. I agreed to have dinner and watch a movie with some classmates in Skyhaven tonight. Can you give me a ride? It's not that far. You could take me there since your plane can just zoom. Kevy agreed to meet at midnight, but after careful consideration, I decided to head out early to avoid any problems. I make that suggestion to Caleb so he wouldn't overthink things.
You shouldn't go out. I can tell you're coming down with a cold based on your voice alone. Focus on resting today, so you can recover.
Caleb opens another box and busies himself again.
There's a weird energy fluctuation in the Deepspace tunnel. All the Wanderers in Skyhaven are riled up because of it. To ensure everyone's safe, Skyhaven will be under lockdown tonight. We'll be doing a cleanup.
Isn't eliminating Wanderer supposed to be a hunter's job? What kind of threat could possibly warrant a large-scale response from the fleet?
Doesn't matter. Since the fleet is in charge of Skyhaven, safety is our highest priority.
He pauses and looks up.
I won't be around tonight, so don't even think about going out. Got it?
But this isn't good. I need to get Kevy out of there. I'll pretend to give in. In Caleb's case, I pretend to give in and purposely let a bit of reproach tinge my voice. Fine, I'll stay here. I can't exactly disobey the Colonel's orders, can I?
You also can't lock yourself in your room so that you can sneak out through the window later.
Totally wasn't thinking that. This isn't our old house, and even if I did climb out the window, I wouldn't get very far. Seemingly uninterested in arguing, he ruffles my hair.
I'll take you to meet your classmates tomorrow.
He responds with a smile. It's the same one I've always seen, but his gaze is a little too tearful. He's hiding something, you know. It's not like he's just planning on keeping us forever. He's not planning on keeping us forever, right, chat? Right? He totally wouldn't try to he totally wouldn't try to keep us forever, right? Totally wouldn't keep us forever, right? No? Maybe? Kinda? Anyways. Caleb, be honest with me. Me, you know, the epitome of honesty, MC-chan. Is the cleanup tonight related to the explosion?
You're overthinking it.
I might be thinking it exactly the right amount. He looks away and pretends to study the sketch. I grab his chin, forcing him to look at me. Look at me! You're lying.
What about you, then?
Yep, I think he's caught on to us. He calmly grabs my right hand and reveals the gun I had put on my waist.
Why do you need a gun at a friendly get-together?
I mean, yeah, you know, just we're gun enthusiasts. That's because I'm worried about encountering a wanderer. His grip on my wrist tightens as he grips his own wrist in the animation.
Don't forget about the ether core in your body. You're not a normal hunter.
Oh, don't trust me. Like, I got plenty of people reminding me about that all the damn time.
And the whole explosion incident is complicated. One wrong move, and you'll be trapped here forever.
I don't know, Chad. I think he kind of likes the idea of trapping us forever. The fleet isn't just here to investigate the explosion, right? Are you hiding something? In the tense silence, the small auto is oblivious as it continues making noise. Click, clack. After what seems like an eternity, he suddenly lets go.
Sorry. Do you remember what I said?
You've said plenty.
Leave it to me. I won't break my promise to you.
My lips tighten into a thin line and increase the body temperature that I've been fighting hits me. Now, the increase in body temperature fighting hits me. I slowly lean back and I sink into the sofa.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have upset you.
I know next week's game is going to be a fun game. Wrestler GTH. Wrestler GTH. Or Grand Theft Horse. What are you talking about, Wrath? Caleb kneels. He takes my wrist that he had grasped earlier and massages it with his thumb.
But tonight's operation isn't just a normal patrol. You're unaware of the dangers here.
Okay. Epic Game Store. Got it. Got it. His earnest gaze follows mine when I try to look away. For some reason, this version of Caleb feels like a stranger. Do you really mean it?
Cross my heart.
Hope to. Maybe we shouldn't make that kind of promise. You made a promise to me. Don't forget about it. As the day draws to a close, I still haven't found an opportunity to leave. I hope the round-the-clock shuttle service won't be affected by the cleanup. Only when my phone gives me a no service message do I realize how thorough Skyhaven's lockdown is. Outside, darkness cloaks the scenery with the trees' shadows. When it's 11 p.m., I hear the faint creak of a door opening outside. After silently counting to 30, I quietly get out of bed and go to the living room. Yip, tip, 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 tip. Caleb! No one's here. Only a single wall lamp illuminates the room, and the furniture shadows are plastered on the house's white walls. Those are white? I let out a sigh of relief and try to find my gun that Caleb put away.
Looking for something?
He's here, and he's in uniform. Caleb, you're still here. Caleb stands behind me, his arms crossed. The light casts irregular patterns on the floor.
I was about to leave.
Go on ahead. I'm getting something to drink. I call it my Gunjergy juice. Yeah, my Gunjergy drink. A cup that's filled with water floats over to my side, along with 2 white pills.
You were coughing a lot during the day. Did you catch a cold because of yesterday's rain?
It's just a small cough. You know, nothing big.
Take some meds before you go back to sleep.
His gaze is calm and gentle, showing no signs of discontent. It's as if my pitiful life fooled him. Okay. I won't let him worry about me tonight, at least. I put the pills in my mouth and wash it down with the water. I have emptied the cup in one go. Hopefully this doesn't lead to any consequences. Ticking of the clock's second hand echoes in the dimly lit room, emphasizing the silence between us and our mingling breaths. Mingling. Without thinking, I avoid his gaze. I hesitate for a moment before heading back to the bedroom. Good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Hey.
Uh-oh.
If I kept you here with me like this, would you think I'm being too selfish?
Well,
But it's only us now.
oh, here we go.
Let's say I had noticed these threats that were lurking around you earlier. Knowing then what I know now, none of this would have happened, right?
Cleanup operation begins shortly. Blah, blah, blah.
Don't worry. This nightmare will come to an end. I promise.
Well, Chad, I don't know if that was regular cold medicine or not at this point. Oh, hey, we got a battle. A challenge battle. A level 17 challenge battle. All right, so let's go squash them. I think soon we should be getting ready for some ads, so we'll keep going for the next hour. Have our ads run, and then we'll continue on a little bit until about 9 EST my time. Because I would like to get some eep, because I got the day off tomorrow, so I'm going to get some rest. Because we still got like 2 more days of lads after this. What sleep? Oh, I know, honey, I know. I know. Also, honey, I think we're getting ready to finish off this chapter and head into Death and Rebirth.
My turn.
I guess it's gonna fight dirty. It's time.
First thing we gotta do is get rid of these, you know, poor little level 17
Okay,
things.
if you say so. Since we finished our warm-up,
The rest of the time belongs to us.
Yes, have we learned what toxic relationships look like, kids? Yeah, you know, it's not like the darker undertones of Caleb's personality are starting to become overtones. But no, nothing like that. No, he clearly has only the purest of intentions for us. Only the purest. I mean, you know, he totally only gave us regular brand Tylenol, right? He only gave us, you know, regular cold medicine, not anything funky or weird or, you know, potentially, you know, below bar or anything like that. You see, this is why you build up an immunity to drugs. Lindsay, we do not try to build up immunity to drugs.
doesn't.
This is not the Princess Bride. It sucks when you get the flu, though. I know, honey.
Just starting to enjoy this.
You can have as much as you want here.
Stay on your toes. It's changing how it attacks.
You wanna... No.
Get too close. That's my spot.
Doomsday?
Yes, new
That was quick.
Wanderer
I
variant.
haven't
Freaking
even caught
turret.
the scent of fear yet.
Lynn, did they get you any more, like, you know, like, new NyQuil or anything like that to help you with this? Anything with the flu or anything like that? Chad, if you don't know, Lindsay is battling a bad case of the flu. She got hit with it. And she's been dealing with it pretty rough, so. Good, I'm glad. I'm glad. Yep. I think this is the last one for this one. Usually it's the 3 action sequences and then we go into the next chapter.
Entertaining as it is.
Here comes the big guy. Doomsday?
Descent.
My turn. It's your turn.
Okay, if you say so.
It's a minor injury.
We're almost done with this.
Hey. We're halfway there.
It won't take long for us to be done. Silence.
And when we think about it, chat, once we're
Are
done
you
with
up
this,
for
we'll
a
only have Death
joyride
and
later?
Rebirth and then the new
Where do you want
stuff.
to take me?
After
Yes.
Death and Rebirth, we'll be current. So who knows? We might be all caught up by the end of this weekend. Depending on how Death and Rebirth goes. Alright. Next. Oh, that's right. We've still got part 2 of Homecoming Wings, the night unending. Alright, so Death and Rebirth's got 4. And yep, okay. Okay. So we're gonna get started here on this, and then when the ads kick in, we'll pause and wait for you guys to get back. Awakening.
Why are you staring off into space? Mission's over.
Yep. Mission's over.
But hide the blood on your sleeve before heading inside.
Oh, yes, we're having a nice little flashback of Soda Pop.
Since you're a grown-up now, I won't cover for you this time.
No, stay where you are, Caleb! My little Soda Pop. Pop! Open my eyes only to be greeted by warm sunlight on my face. Up, there we are. Alright, Jet, we will be right back from ads. We'll see you soon. Oh, wait a minute. It only says it's starting soon. Sari, my homie, you gotta... Well, hang on. I need to be better about reading, Sari. It casts a dazzling, hazy halo. As my vision slowly clears, all I can see is snow white ceiling above. It was all just a dream. I sigh, rubbing my pounding temples. I feel drained, my body heavy. Last night, I was supposed to act like I was sleeping, but somehow I got dizzy and actually slept. Random thoughts raced through my mind, and I grabbed my phone. The screen shows I had missed many calls. All of them were from Zane. Uh-oh.
The hospital can't reach his guardians, which could be a problem. I'll have everything arranged by tomorrow night at the latest.
Then I'll bring Kevy to you at that time. Well, we kind of botched that. Oh no, Kevy! I dial his number, but the call never connects. I put on my slippers and rush to the door while texting Zane. As I open the door, a barrage of loud news alerts bursts forth as morning sunlight casts a gentle glow on the floor. I change and run into the living room, only to smack right into a solid chest. Boink!
You're awake.
Yeah, I feel better. Caleb's emerged from the bathroom. Steam is still coming off his body. Up. I hold my phone and step back. Meeting his surprised gaze, I feel my heart pounding in my chest. When did you get back?
Around the crack of dawn.
Up. Okay, now we're on the real ad break. We'll see you guys soon. Meh. We are back. It's time for more totally not creepy brother time. He casually dries his hair with a towel and walks to the dining table. He grabs a piece of toast.
Why are you in a rush to leave?
My spider senses are tingling. I come to my senses, scrambling for a decent excuse. Hey, something came up. I won't be back in time for lunch.
Need a ride?
No, I'll be back before the sun sets. I'm back as well. Had to make some coffee. Nice. Enjoy your coffee. Oh, looks like they got to him. Something tells me somebody went through our... Oh, wait, nope. I hit the wrong button. Sorry, chat. Something tells me somebody went through our phone. French vanilla latte. Oh, that sounds delightful. That sounds delightful. I freeze, staring somewhat incredulously at the screen in the middle of the living room. That missing kid has been found?
Yep.
He takes a bite of his toast as he approaches me. He places one hand on the back of the couch, his eyes looking over the news.
During last night's operation, they found him in a small garden, not far from the blockade. Oh, and he was holding a fragment of what appeared to be an ether core. He's okay, and the fleet's currently holding onto that shard. If you're really worried, I'll keep a closer eye on his medical updates for you.
I see. Technically speaking, I should have felt relieved that Caleb found him. But there's this weird tension in the air still, weighing down on my heart like a dark cloud. Once Kevy's condition stabilizes, they should allow visitors, right? I want to see him.
Sure thing, Pipsqueak. But why the long face?
I don't know. I think there was something in the Tylenol you gave me. Caleb used to be against me getting involved in anything related to the explosion, yet he's suddenly cool with it. If this whole thing really was just an accident, a series of coincidences, then I should feel okay about it. I'm worried about him. The question I still want to ask remains in my mouth. I take a deep breath to calm myself and notice the faint scent of something metallic. Almost drowned out by the fragrance of his shower gel, it reminds me of blood. I grab his hand. Did you get into a fight during last night's cleanup? Are you hurt anywhere?
I'm A-okay.
I thoroughly check his hand to ensure there are no injuries.
Really, I'm fine. But...
All of a sudden, a cold hand touches my forehead.
looks like your fever's gone.
Yeah, I think it's over, you know, or I think it's done. I had a fever?
Yeah. As soon as I got back, I heard you calling out to me in your sleep. So I figured I'd make sure you were doing okay. Was it a nightmare or something?
It's nothing. Totally not reliving that day you know, soda popped. Maybe it's because I've been pushing myself too hard lately. Or maybe it was the nightmare from this morning. Either way, I feel anxious. I glance at Caleb, who's grabbing a jacket. He nudges my shoulder to direct me elsewhere.
Why don't you wash up first? I didn't get a chance to take you somewhere yesterday. Do you want to go out today?
I hesitate. And before I can nod, his phone vibrates.
It's me. What happened? What's going on?
The voice on the other end of the call wipes the smile off Caleb's face. His brow furrows.
All right.
What's wrong?
Mia passed away.
In that moment, silence extends and wraps around my ears. Sunlight hits the ground, but its chill creeps up like vines and steals my breath. Oh no, the poor gal. The poor baby girl. That's sad. Funeral. Well, Chad, looks like it's a sad time, so part of the story. Sheesh. According to the documents I read, Mia went into septic shock because of her burns. They couldn't save her. Zane examined Mia's emergency treatment records, which perfectly matched the fleet's public statement. The medical records are too thorough. It's almost as if they're hiding something. Besides, no one actually witnessed Mia's death. After the academic conference ended, Zane retrieved a classified file and departed with the medical team. He took these mysteries with him. God damn it, Zane. And once he confirmed my safety, he didn't ask any more questions. As for Kevy, whoever went to such lengths to find him clearly wants him alive. For now, at least. Don't be too hard on yourself. But the story doesn't end there. The remains of the siblings' parents were found aboard the small vessel Joseph had taken, which further proves his involvement. The Farspace fleet stepped in to address public concerns and quickly arranged an adoptive family for Kevy. Everything progressed at an unnaturally rapid pace. Their flawless response is too perfect. It was like watching a chess game where every move had been planned in advance. That's what I'm saying. There's too much going on too fast. I'm sorry, Reporter B. I can barely hear you. Beyond the barricade tape, reporters and photographers with cameras of all sizes gathered together. Yet, it's eerily calm in front of Mia's grave. When the funeral ends, the crowd disperses. Kevy stands alone by the tombstone, fiddling with a black armband that continues to slide down. His face is smooth and boyish. There are neither crystals nor grief. Kevy, are you okay?
Miss?
He looks up at me, studying my expression before revealing a smile.
Yeah, the professor has been very nice. I'm moving to a new place soon.
Wait, the kid mentioned a professor. And Mr. Snakeman mentioned a professor, too. Something's amiss. The professor? Is he the one who adopted Kevy? I'm sorry, I planned to show up that night, but if I had found you sooner...
It's okay. The fleet found me in the end.
He speaks before I can continue. His expression is almost devoid of emotion. He's composed. But I thought you said you didn't want to go with the fleet. Something's still off. Kevy managed to avoid being detected even when they did thorough searches. The fleet didn't find him right until...
Don't worry, miss. I'll be okay in my new home. I'll miss my sister.
This kid is way too composed. He speaks as if he's stating a fact. And why would a person be sad about something they already became a fact? It's as if I'm the one who's not quite ready to face reality yet. I push down the sadness bubbling inside me and give him Lucia, who's been cleaned. Here's a plushie Mia left behind. It should stay with its owner. Kevy frowns. He glances at the photo of the tombstone, surrounded by flowers and toys, as if trying to figure out who the person is.
I don't like toys.
Alright, there's some bullshnikey going around here.
But because it's from you, I'll take it.
Somebody pulled a braino changeo on this kid. The confusion in his eyes only lasts a moment. When he looks up again, he has that serene smile on his face. Somebody put this kid in the indoctrination machine, I'm telling you. After Kevy heads off with his new family, I stay where I am, and then I hear a familiar voice behind me. Excuse me. Caleb tips his hat and sets out a fresh bouquet by Mia's grave.
I'm sorry. Some fleet business got in the way.
It's okay. As your adjutant, it's normal for me to represent you when needed. For a long time, we stand there silently. We stand there, silently observing the bright smile on the tombstone.
How's Kevy doing?
Oh, you know, he's doing almost too great to be true.
Maybe the kid's just putting up a front.
Or maybe the kid got put in the fleet's indoctrination machine.
So, he hasn't really come to terms with his family and sister being gone from this world.
That can't be right. The doubt echoing in my mind almost escapes my lips. I slowly close my eyes and calm down. In less than 2 days, Kevy's condition completely changed from what I saw that night. This must be the fleet's doing. It seems an unseen force pushed for the rapid completion of Mia's funeral and Kevy's adoption. Does this mean Caleb knows what's really going on? Many adults struggle with tragedies such as these. I can only imagine what it is like for a child. Picking out upon what I'm saying, Caleb gives my shoulder a comforting squeeze. No, too tight. Losing circulation. Caleb, wait! Looks like he wants to say more, but he just lowers his head. There's a bit of sadness in his eyes.
Don't be too disheartened.
Okay. Ever since the explosion, everything has been wrapped up too well. The wind pushes one of the toys near the tombstone. It rolls and stops at my feet. Caleb bends down to pick it up. He dusts it off, and his insignia gleams silver under the dim light. I play with the hem of my shirt and hold back the question itching to escape my mouth. I've known Caleb for a long time. I shouldn't doubt him without any evidence. Doubt him.
Let's go. We can relax somewhere else.
Colonel?
The communication device on Caleb's wrist vibrates. He grimaces.
What is it?
There's a large group of reporters outside. They're making a scene.
I'll see what's going on.
Yes, Colonel.
Go ahead. I want to spend some more time with Mia.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Caleb? Just as he's about to leave, I stop him. I want to ask something. I look into that familiar gaze. Letting go of the hem I've been clutching, I smile at him. No matter what happens, I can always trust you, right?
Of course.
He moves his arm, seemingly about to ruffle my hair, yet he stops and instead pats my shoulder. He doesn't want the dirt on his hands to get in my hair.
Wait for me.
As more people leave, the cemetery quiets down. I go for a stroll, walking along a gravel path. I'm closer to the exit. But the questions I couldn't bring myself to ask keep flooding my mind. If the far space fleet were the ones who caused the explosion, what could their motives be? How much does Caleb actually know? Is there some untold story up to how he became part of the far space fleet? Is it related to the Aether Core fragment? Is that why the fleet was desperate to get their hands on Kevy? But if it was just about the Aether Core fragment, they wouldn't have rescued him, unless...
Unless the kid has something more valuable.
Up here comes Snakebite Sammy once again. A cool breeze interrupts my thoughts. I turn around and see a dark figure behind me. He leans against a tombstone, his tongue darting in and out like a snake. Cracks and blotches decorate his face.
In this world, a lot of people want an Aether Core, but only a select few can handle its power without being devoured.
Yes, like me and Silas.
And finding individuals like that is incredibly rare.
It's you again.
You're not even pretending to be surprised.
Why are you here?
To kill you, obviously.
How lame. Ignoring his bluff, I pull back my gun. Who are you? Are you one of Ever's assassins or just someone who's interested in the Aether Core?
You managed to avoid the correct answer.
He smirks, his expression showing no signs of being amiable. He holds out his hand to me.
Let me introduce myself properly. I'm Caleb's friend. You can call me Viper.
Caleb never told me he had a friend who's like prone to trying to moiter his sister. Okay then. Seeing how I don't react, he shrugs and takes back his hand. Are you implying that what happened to Kevy was caused by his ability to use an Aether Core?
Don't be too suspicious. Though, seeing you be manipulated like this is annoying. I'm here to lend a hand.
Oh boy.
Don't you want to know what the fleet and Caleb are really up to?
What makes you think I'll believe you, Mr. Timu Mark Hamill? When I express my doubt, he's caught off guard.
Fair point.
While we're talking, the faint hum of a car drifts from the cemetery and extends over the wall. I look in its direction. The rear window slowly goes down. Kevy waves at me, an iron fence between us. I can't discern who the person next to him is. It's probably his new guardian.
What a lucky kid. Saved from the fate of being a normal person. It's better better to dance to the tune of the strong than live a plain life. A pawn is still a pawn, but they have a chance to survive to the end of a large chess game.
What have you done to him?
Finally, you're asking the right questions.
A hint of mockery flickers in those gray eyes that are fixed on me.
Don't you care about him? Go and see for yourself.
Without realizing it, I catch a small shiny object that was hurtling towards me. I open my palm and see a uniquely shaped disc.
Tomorrow afternoon, Chell 7, 93rd Azure Way Road. See you later.
That figure sways with the wind before instantly vanishing like mist. Okay, so Chell 7. Interesting. Interesting. Lurking. Just like the lurkers in Twitch chat. Hee hee. Chell 7, 93rd Azure Way Road. A beautiful and secluded villa sits in a white veil. It's impossible to tell whether the building is surrounded by mist or floating clouds. A signal jammer Viper gave me allows me to silently scale back the back wall and enter the courtyard. The signal. The tree's shadow casts diagonal lines across the grass and meticulously trimmed shrubs. The wrought iron fence enclosing the entire space resembles a carefully crafted prison. What exactly does Viper want me to see? To see. Walking around a tree shadow, I notice a familiar figure standing in the center of the garden.
Miss, you're visiting me.
He smiles, seemingly unperturbed by my sudden appearance. It's nice to see you again, Kevy. I respond with a grin that holds an equal amount of warmth to his smile. Is this your new home? Is everything okay?
The professor said I'd finish my coursework here. He thinks I'm talented, but I still have much to learn.
As I move closer, I find that Kevy is holding a brightly colored bird in his hand.
I found it in the garden.
He pinches its talons and watches a small bird struggle.
If I break its wings, it can stay here forever. It will die very quickly, though.
Kid, what the fuck? What the fuck, kid?
The professor said if we damage the bird's neuromuscular system, it won't be able to fly, but it will believe it can.
Yeah, somebody brainwashed the kid.
Slowly, it'll get used to its life on the ground. The bird will then forget that it's supposed to fly.
Chad, I get the feeling that's what they're gonna try to do to us next. A bone-chilling voice, tinged with childlike innocence, sends a shiver down my spine. Kevy? Who's the professor? What's he like?
I can't tell you. You're not my family.
Family, huh? Do you remember Mia? After the fleet found you, did something happen? Can you tell me?
My sister? She's dead. The professor said it's wrong to be sad. I shouldn't be sad.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'll have a lot of brothers and sisters. And I'll be strong.
Oh no.
I've always believed when you lose a loved one, you're supposed to be sad.
Oh no.
But miss, I don't feel that way at all. Should I be sad?
Kid, you're gonna need a heckin' hell of a lot of therapy when you grow up. Kevy's fingers inadvertently relax, and the bird uses this opportunity to flap its wings and soar into the sky. He lowers his head, tears falling in onto his hands. A confused expression appears on his face again. I touch his shoulders, ready to speak comforting words, but a faint mechanical noise catches my attention.
System error. Attempting a second reboot. The primary personality is attacking the control program.
Well, there's our answer right there. My gaze flickers to a thin metal bracelet on Kevy's wrist. It emits a faint blue light.
No, no. It shouldn't be like this.
Kevy, are you okay? Can you hear me? Kevy! But no matter how many times I call his name, Kevy doesn't respond. He stands still.
I shouldn't be... I shouldn't forget.
His sentences are fragmented. It's as if some program is taking over his mind.
The chip. Rereading. Inputting memory.
In the blink of an eye, his gaze focuses on me again. Before he can wipe away his tears, he smiles at me and slowly shakes off my hand on his shoulder.
Miss, you're visiting me. That's good.
Oh, we've restarted the dialogue path.
It's time for you to go. The professor will be here soon.
Oh, gosh. My chest tightens all of a sudden. Is this what Viper wanted me to witness? Did he want me to see Kevy being manipulated to the point where his memories are being rewritten? Could the fleet be behind this? Or maybe... Someone's coming! As a sound... Hi, Jake! Hey, HK, how you doing, bud? You having a good evening? As the sound of lads, yes, we are pushing through the lads tonight. We're also in deep conspiracy territory. Yeah, it's getting some places. It's getting a little creepy. As the sound of footsteps draw closer, I jump over the wall and hide in the bushes. Stealth. Yeah, I just got done replacing my iPhone battery and screen. I bought it used off eBay and it was well worn, but now it's perfect. Nice, man. Congrats.
Did something happen, Kevy?
It's nothing. The bird just flew away.
The composed, slightly exhausted voice speaks again.
I see you're struggling to restrain the fragmented consciousness that isn't yours. Those memories, emotions, and feelings don't belong to you. Don't let them consume you.
All of a sudden, the air goes still. Then...
Was that girl, Mia, also part of your plan?
My heart races all of a sudden. From just beyond the wall, I hear Caleb's voice.
She didn't show any signs of transformation. So why?
Yep, he knows a professor.
You're overthinking it. For normal people like her, we don't need to get too attached.
Oh, no.
Letting your emotions run wild and blaming yourself for every little mistake, it will only hold you back.
Caleb's here? It feels like I've been splashed with cold water. A chill runs down my spine as I try hard to stay calm.
How is everything going on your end?
We'll soon be done with cleanup. As for the salvaging process, we'll pick up the pace.
The plan will be starting again. You must ensure she doesn't interfere with it.
I hate the part where, like, it's trying to balance and, like, you know, make the voices sound distant, you know, for what you're witnessing, that kind of stuff. But no, I don't like the way they went about it.
Otherwise, I won't be able to keep this a secret for much longer.
She won't.
Well, stepping outside the gate to the garden, Caleb senses something. He stops in his tracks and turns around. All the windows lining the corridor reflect the reddish sunset as they converge at a single point.
What's the matter?
Oh, now we see a face.
It's nothing.
The fleeting figure appears to be a trick of the light. He averts his gaze, observing the layer of fog which covered the outer wall.
If that day truly comes, and she discovers everything. I'll keep her hidden. She'll be in a place where no one can find her.
Caleb, you're not making it any better. Despite my extended leave status, my urgent message doesn't raise any eyebrows among my colleagues in special operations. After requesting support regarding Kevy's condition, I also informed Captain Jenna of my deduction that the spatium core fragment has likely fallen into the Farspace fleet's hands. In response, she repeatedly emphasizes Skyhaven's complex situation and would rather miss an opportunity than allow me to attempt a risky reacquisition mission. I promised multiple times not to act rashly. Soon enough, Andrew's search yielded preliminary results. Unsurprisingly, looking up Farspace fleet and mind control chips gave no result. Of course, I understand. As I end the call, the glamour of traffic fills my ears. Above me, interwoven orbital tracks gleam like flowing streams of stars. The bustling scenery around me feels surreal. The moment I stop focusing on work, all the thoughts I've been pushing down start to rise up. Caleb wasn't just aware of the Farspace fleet's actions. He also might have been involved with this scheme. Could his consistently vague whereabouts and highly classified cleanup be a part of it? And what happened to the siblings was definitely not an accident, as the professor claimed. One thing's for certain. Even if Mia's death was an accident, the fleet deliberately took Kevy. The fleet must be using some kind of chip to control Kevy and Joseph. They probably have goals that extend beyond obtaining Aether core fragments. I lower my gaze and notice a metallic glint from my pocket. The necklace I had gifted Caleb still adorns my neck. Amidst the chaos these past few days, I forgot to return it. And in my coat's hidden pocket is a new stealth monitoring chip I brought from Special Operations just in case. Forgive me, Caleb. After a few minutes, I finally pull out my phone and dial Caleb's number. Hey.
What's up?
Nothing really. I just wanted to tell you my extended leave from the association is ending. I'll be heading back to Lincoln soon.
Has the date already been set?
No, I've been in Skyhaven for a couple days and got caught up in all sorts of things. I haven't had the chance to properly spend time with you. When will you be free? Is right now good?
Sure. I'm ready when you are. Do you have a place in mind?
I look up. A nearby tower, the Aerospace Center, looms over me. Its spire piercing the sky. Moonlight gently shines over it. It used to be Caleb's stomping ground back when he worked at the Deepspace Aviation Administration. The serene scene changes as holographic advertisement dance around among the clouds. Head over to the Sunset Promenade on the Aerospace Center's outer ring to witness Type 1A supernova thousands of light years away. I hear there's a supernova today. It's not every day we get to see that, right? Let's check it out. Meet me at the Sunset Promenade in an hour. Ooh, things are unfolding. At the promenade. Annihilation. Stepping off the shuttle's platform, I see the scenery of the main island unfold before me. As night descends, the ring-shaped net encircling the tower glows like a planetary ring. Amidst the flowing lights of neon signs and holograms, people eagerly discuss the upcoming supernova they'll witness.
happened to the big star, Mom?
Hatsune Miku.
Maybe they'll... I'm not sure. I'm sorry, honey.
A memory that lay dormant for so long awakens and envelops my thoughts. Caleb, you have another project?
My science teacher wants us to build models. Everyone's either doing the solar system or a black hole. It's boring.
A black hole.
Do you remember the supergiant Gran showed us? The one that's 2,300 light years away? Its supernova will be the one our generation has the best chance of witnessing firsthand. I want to see it.
Oh, I remember. Didn't she also use it as an example? She said that no matter what difficulties we face in the future, you should protect me. It's like how a ring system protects its planet.
Gran never said that, though. Are you just remembering what you want to hear again?
Maybe. But she did say it.
Actually, Gran said that powerful stars are destroyed by forces from within. Meanwhile, fragile humans need to endure outside forces. We don't need to face the future alone, though. It's like how planets and their ring systems are born together. They'll also fade away together.
I'm not sure if I'm a fan of that wording. I basically said that. Anyway, you have to help me finish this week's extra reading assignments. Spectacular. I come to my senses. This place is crowded, and everyone is trying to find the best spot on the Sunset Promenade. Someone steps on my foot. As I try to step to the side, I lose my balance and stumble into an unexpected embrace.
Sorry for the wait.
A hand grabs my wrist. I look up and see Caleb's slightly amused expression. Caleb.
In Skyhaven, you can catch a glimpse of cosmic wonders every now and then. Though this is the first time I get to see a supernova. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I suspect you. Why is he acting like nothing happened? Why is it always so difficult to understand what he's thinking? Caleb grins and leans in.
Where'd you go today?
I just walked around.
This place is packed. Hold on tight. Don't get lost, Pipsqueak.
I'm not a little girl, Caleb. Slow down! I'm only 5'2". He grabs my hand and walks quickly, yet his grip is firm. It reminds me of when we were in school. He always held my hand like this back then. For a moment, I'm stunned. I start to question if the voice I heard this afternoon is really his. How could Caleb change? No, he hasn't changed at all. If anything's different, it should not be him. As I watch him walk, a bizarre idea pops into my head for no reason. Is there something inside Caleb that's controlling him? Is it changing him? I don't know, girly pop. He kind of came back from an explosion. I don't expect him to come back the same. On the edge of the viewing platform, Caleb discreetly moves to stand behind me. He acts like a shield from the bustling crowd. Below the glass floor, clouds ripple like waves while a hologram appears to start the countdown. We can see Skyhaven University's clock tower from here. And look at all those fighter jets over there. Is that the aerodrome for the Aerospace Academy?
Yep. With exams on the horizon, I bet a bunch of my juniors are preparing themselves for some serious cramming.
Serious? The last time I visited Skyhaven University was for your graduation. Time flies.
It sure does.
Do you regret it? Caleb leans on the railing, turns to me and smiles.
Regret what?
Being admitted into Aerospace Academy and becoming those 1 in 10,000 deep space fighter pilots. I hesitate, unable to find the right words. You're on an entirely different path now. It wasn't one you chose in the beginning.
Stuff changes all the time. It's fine. What about you? When you were a kid, you nagged me about using my evol to hold you up high. You even insisted I launch you into space.
I mean, launching me into space might be pretty fun.
Do you still dream about exploring the universe?
That's just nonsense kids these days. Nowadays, I think about looking at men on the internet. Caleb raises his head. There's a fleeting sadness on his face. I almost wonder if I had imagined it.
Back at the shelter, I remember you said your home was beyond the stars. But we couldn't even get past the walls and barbed wire.
Barbed wire? Yeah, the teachers always said the outside world is dangerous. We were too little to go out. Though, when you're cooped up in one place for so long, the outside world can be more appealing than ever. Yet all we could do was hang out on the rooftop and count the fighter jets flying past us. I once asked you about why they would crash and if the old railroad by the shelter led to the sea.
The fighter jets crashed because they got attacked by wanderers. As for that railroad, at the end of it is a patch of weeds. We'll figure out everything about this world, one step at a time.
Weeds. Ooh. Really? I'm starting to think some people's hearts are more mysterious than the world itself. Like you, for example. You're a walking vault of secrets right now. I can't tell if my thoughts are written all over my face to the point where you can see everything. I look into his eyes and hope to receive an acceptable response.
Well, Pipsqueak, since you're interested in secrets, there is one thing.
Which is? Now, the noisy crowd suddenly falls silent, and dazzling light fades into this night. The hologram's light continues to glow like water, only the countdown remains. He grins at me. His voice is serene as a passing flock of birds.
It's starting.
The people around us look towards the sky, but his gaze remains fixed on me. I almost lose myself in his eyes. After a moment, I find my voice and flash him a smile. Alright, close your eyes. I have a surprise for you. I pull out the necklace from my pocket and put it around his neck.
Who gives the same gift twice?
I do. Okay, but who lost a precious gift from others? If it disappears again, there won't be a next time.
All right. I promise I won't lose it again.
My little soda pop. Suddenly, a distant ringing fills the sky. An archon. Whoa. Okay, the text is gonna go way too fast for me to read, I think. It's beautiful. We can't help but raise our heads. We gaze at the flames erupting from 1,000 light years away. Although it dazzles from the farthest reach of the universe, a single star has fallen apart. Spanning time and space, a foreboding sign emerges and enters our vision. The electromagnetic radiation from the supernova will persist for some time. To protect Skyhaven, a floating city powered by energy. I heard that a squirrel farted. What kind of squirrels are we talking about here, Wrath? Aerial shields have been activated above us. After we witness this brief brilliance, night descends onto the cityscape once more. Tonight, Caleb will go out again. According to him, Skyhaven's lockdown will be over soon, along with the cleanup. The one that had some gum. Alright. I say goodnight to him in advance, then I enter my bedroom, draw the curtains, and force myself to close my eyes as I rest on the bed. Close my eyes. In these dark hours of the night, I eventually hear the door being pushed open. The faint sound of footsteps draws closer. Realizing it's Caleb, I keep my breathing steady. As I pretend to be asleep, a gentle touch lands on my forehead. He's gone. Why did Caleb... My mind is in turmoil. I press my hands against my chest, trying to stop my heart from pounding too quickly, and slowly get up. I look out the window and see the night scenery. Then, taking a deep breath, I activating the tracking feature on my hunter's watch. Target is being tracked. It seems Caleb hasn't discovered the tracker embedded in the necklace. With all these complex leads, only Caleb can unravel these mysteries as he's burdened with countless secrets. Yep. When I try to leave, I notice the door doesn't budge. Did Caleb intentionally lock me in the house? I raise my gun and aim at the lock. Without a second thought, I pulled the trigger. Pew! Alright, I think we got one more, and then it's going to be EP time for Jake. Covert operation. Do 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 do. Flares illuminate the night sky. They're bright enough to make it seem like daytime. Meanwhile, destroyed streetlights sway in the wind. 2 to 3 story steel structures cast looming shadows on the cracked pavement. A palette of dark, cold hues surrounds them. Amidst this desolation, the only source of vibrant color is the orange barricaded tape. How could there be a place like this in Skyhaven? Thick wild grass covers the ground, a testament to years of having been abandoned. Yet these pieces of metal shine, as if they're new. Beyond the bars of steel, the faint outlines of various aircraft hint at this place's history. The signal from the necklace abruptly vanishes here. There must be a signal jammer in this area.
Test site 5 has been cleared. We will now advance to the east zone.
Oh.
What was that?
Girly pop on the run. Girly pop, do do.
Quickly now. They won't find us here.
Oh. Before I can react, I'm pulled into a makeshift shelter made from discarded equipment.
It's just the rain. We need to keep moving.
Bum, bum, bada, bum, bum. I turn around and pull out my gun, only to see a young girl's face illuminated by the light reflected off a puddle. Crystals adorn her skin. She's wearing a thin dress, but she's unperturbed in such cold rain. In the distance, officers wearing Farspace Fleet uniforms move closer. They're armed and on high alert.
Isn't it weird how these monsters are getting more aggressive?
The contamination levels here are extremely high. They're practically indistinguishable from wanderers now. Stay frosty.
Frosty!
This batch of specimens is on the brink of transformation. Salvage value at 0%. Requesting confirmation to do the cleanup.
Oh, so Farspace is behind all the experimentation and stuff. Wait, that means Farspace is probably in cahoots with Ever. Specimens? Is she one of them? The crystalline growths on the girl's body are similar to Kevy's, far more severe. She's almost completely transformed into one of the monsters from the N109 zone.
Hey, can you check if I'm still alive? Is my heart still beating?
Urging me, the girl grabs my hand and presses it to her chest. I look down. A fist-sized cavity covered in crystals is in her chest. Within it, a large crystal pulsates and eerily glows in the place where her heart should be. What happened to you? Her skin, drained of all its color as she stands in the rain, betrays the weight of her memories as she cowers.
As I was dying, someone whisked me away from the ward and took off the white cloth on my face. They made a promise. After one experiment, I could live again. Who wouldn't want that?
As she speaks, the crystals creep further up her neck, yet she appears oblivious to them.
It's a shame. If I passed the test, I could have been the professor's daughter.
Uh-oh. Curling up into a ball, she hides her face and muffles her sob. The rain covers her anguish. Professor. He's the one who took in Kevy under the pretense of adoption.
Professor, who gave us a second chance at life. He's our father.
Oh, that's effed up. Now I know for sure he was the one walking next to Caleb at that villa. He's definitely involved in this experiment, and he must have something to do with the Farspace fleet. The lockdown and cleanup are just a cover. The fleet's true targets are these.
Power. It's warm. And you smell really nice.
Hey, no sniffing. Lightning splits the night sky, casting light on this narrow space. She stops sobbing. The girl raises her head, and I see her tear-streaked face click. The crystals fall. Those dark eyes are consumed. There are only empty eye sockets reminiscent of eye holes in a mask.
Can I eat you?
Nope, this is not that kind of game. She seems to lose consciousness, but then her cold fingers grab my wrist.
Your strength. Give it to me.
Yep, she's gone. She's Gonzoville. Sensing her abnormal strength, I swiftly pull back. I use the momentum to throw the girl off balance and force her to fall to her knees. Raindrops trickle down her temple. Her skin is like a human's. I hesitate for a second before reaching for my gun. That single moment cost me, and a sharp pain shoots up from my knee. Not my knee! The crystalline spikes protruding from her shoulders pierce my left leg. My blood mixes with the rain.
I said you should let me eat you.
You know, I used to be a hunter. But then I took a crystal to the knee. Ready for Resident Evil? I guess this is Resident Evil time. It's as if a silent signal has been given. Several figures emerge from the shadows and stagger towards me. Black crystals have almost engulfed every part of their bodies. They're barely recognizable as humans from their outlines. The crackling sound of burning flesh resounds in my ears again. Their silhouettes blur with the ones I remember from the N119 zone. No, those things are already here. Hey, speaking of N119 zone, hey Silas, could you come back? Silas, I think you could, clean this up rather easy than everybody else. They're all here for the Aether Core. As they close in, I have no choice but to fight through the pain. I push the girl away. Holding my gun, I struggle to stand. Bullets cut through the rainfall and pierce the leg of two figures at the front of the group. However, they don't stop. Gritting my teeth, I aim for the shoulders of these people. Another shot rings out, and the girl's twisted convulsions come to an abrupt stop. But I didn't pull the trigger. The figure below me dissipates into energy particles. It's similar to how a wanderer disintegrates after death.
I found the missing specimens. Stop them.
Uh-oh. I think we got caught. Several lights shine harshly, and I hear the synchronized sound of guns being drawn. A bullet whizzes past my ear, yet those people who have been shot multiple times continue to lunge at me. The rain is frozen. Amidst the howling winds, the space in front of me distorts. A vortex appears, sucking in and tearing apart 2 or 3 looming figures. What is that? The rain stops, and the smoke from guns and crystal particles appear to be suspended in time. It's Caleb time! Through the veil of raindrops, an indifferent face gradually comes into focus. Raindrops are deflected away. Caleb. Frozen in place, I don't know if I should call out his name.
What are you doing here?
Just girly pop things. I should be the one asking you that. I bite my lip before speaking in a more serious tone. These monsters and wanderers are actually what you're cleaning up, right? He takes a step forward and seizes my wrist with a lot of strength.
Now do you see? In this world, there will always be people who want your power.
In a dance of light and shadow, his expression remains indiscernible. And before I can open my mouth, the cries of the wanderers fill the air. I avert my gaze. The remaining figures struggle against the vortex, and the metaflux slowly dissipates. As the wind screeches, the energy particles coalesce into a large wanderer. It roars before advancing towards Caleb. Caleb, be careful.
You're the one who needs to be careful.
With a stern expression, he grabs my shoulder and pulls me behind him.
Are you trying to prove you're strong enough to trespass into restricted zones by yourself? At night?
I wear my sunglasses at
throwing
night.
yourself into danger.
Oh, sure. Oh, look at us. We're all, like, decked out in coats now. We're all fancy dressed. Just waiting for it to load. Come on, game.
You're still injured.
Despair.
It's gonna use that repulsion. Keep moving. Get behind the rock spikes. The waves can't touch us then. Smart. Now I can relax a little. Does it hurt? We'll get it checked out later.
I'm fine. My turn.
A routine attack.
You won't escape.
Let's see you dodge this.
Requesting ambush.
Request approved.
I'm getting the hang of this.
Get behind the rock spikes. The waves can't touch us then. Smart. Now I can relax a little. I won't let you get hurt again. Something's changed. Wait for my signal. Fire! Now
Oh, nice orbital laser.
It can't hold on for much longer.
Let's see who can.
Once we take out the repulsion core, it won't stand a chance. Looks like we're perfectly in sync.
Gravitas.
Keep yourself safe.
Go back to the pit you came from.
Time to play peekaboo with the rock spikes. Hide behind it. Sometimes I wish you'd let me smart. Target has entered.
Pursuing target.
Positions locked. Fire.
That's a lot of kaboom.
Requesting.
It's okay. You still have me. You can't break our connection. If you get hurt again, I'll have to keep you behind me.
My place is next to you, not behind you. My turn.
You know, Carl, you should be taking
Hide behind it.
into consideration like more of the ranged approach.
Now I can relax a little.
I'll show you.
You don't need to be like right up front for
You
your
should think
guns.
before charging in.
I know.
Is Otto gonna get me
Wait
killed?
for my signal. Fire. Now's our chance to strike. A routine attack. You and I are going to the medical bay.
Yeah, no kidding. The freaking, you know, like auto fight mode got my damage all the way like near a quarter. Jesus Christ. Good. All right, we got an ad break starting here pretty soon, so we will be back after that to close out the night. Once those ads start. Once again, really appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. Boo 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 doo doo doo. Oh, actually, hang on. If ads are gonna kick in, how much time do we got before those kick in? Do I have a moderator? Yep. Okay. Here we go. We'll be right back. Woo. All right. I think. Let's see. We got 7 here. We're almost done with Homecoming Wings, and then we got. Let's see real quick. Then we got a whole lot of Death and Rebirth waiting for us. When we start that, we'll probably start that tomorrow. And getting to 2 hour yesterday, probably by the weekend's end. I think that's where I want to leave it for tonight. You know, we'll start fresh tomorrow night with the rest of that story and finish that out before we get into Death and Rebirth. Do appreciate everybody hanging out tonight. I'm going to go ahead and get us ready to raid one of our friends here. One of my good friends who was actually recently off from streaming as well. So we're going to send you guys over to say hi to her. Because she is just that cool. Once again, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me tonight. We will be back tomorrow night at the same time. We might start an hour earlier just to get further into the story. So, if you guys are up for that, please be sure to join the Discord, because that is where you'll be directly pinged when I start stream. And I'm ready to hang out there. Otherwise, I will catch you guys later around the internet. Be sure to say hi to May for me. And I will see you tomorrow for more MSQ. Have a good night.